Welcome to the Meditation Realm, Planeswalkers. I'm Caleb, your guide to the Blind Eternities, and in today's video we got ourselves another Phyrexia All-Will-Be-One set booster. Looking forward to cracking this open and seeing what goodies we can get this time. The set slot has been, set boosters have been really good. The list slot has a lot of value in it with this set. A lot of throwbacks to old mirrored-in cards. And the different stylings of the cards are just valuable and pretty, so looking forward to seeing what we can get. There's like 10 different Elish Norns. Looking forward to seeing if we can get like one of the 9 available in these different boosters here. Alright, first pack we open, foil uncommon, and Monument to Perfection for rare. And then we got our commons and uncommons. So it kind of varies from pack to pack, it seems, if it has one rare or more than one rare. It seems a lot of these set boosters do have more than one rare, which is pretty nice. Alright, second pack, we got our first list uncommon, Ajoda's Avenger. Foil common, Argentum, Masticore for the rare. And then the commons and uncommons. Alright. Skipping through my commons and uncommons. Ooh, pretty land. Always happy to get those Phyrexia nice lands. I bet they're going to be real popular. I'm quite happy with the artwork with them. They remind me a lot of the Crushing Brutality lands of the Secret Lair. On to the next pack here. Foil uncommon and Jorkadeen, first Gold Warden for rare. And then we got our commons and uncommons. Alright, gonna go ahead and skip through those. And on to the next pack. I haven't seen too many other openings to see what the exact numbers of mythics seem to be the average for these set boosters. I got quite a few in my first one. Foil common, so curious to see if I can luck out. Speaking of mythics, with some more, we got Sulfum, the Mayhem Dominus. And that's it. Okay. Yeah, again, it really seems to vary on whether it's got one or more rares. So far, our first 3 packs all only had one rare. I think you can have a max of 4 between the list slot, the foil, the rare slot, and then the I thought there was one other slot. I thought you can have a max of 4 with the set boosters in Magical Christmas Land. Foil uncommon, and then we got a rare and a commander rare, the Synthesis Pod. Nice. So 2 rares in that pack. First pack with 2 rares. 1 mythic so far, and the Dominus cycle is all good. I highly recommend getting them. They are all doubling effects, and that is always strong for Commander. Alright, so we have one of the Secret Lair rename cards from the Extended Universes Street Fighter. This is Aisha of Sparks and Smoke. She's pretty cool. Get the magic versions of these. And then we have a foil Razor Verge Thicket in Borderless. Nice, very pretty. I see these lands seeing a lot of play again. And then we have Urabrass Forge for our 3rd rare for this pack. Nice. And then we're on to our commons and uncommons. So we got 3 rares in that pack. That's still pretty darn good. The land cycle, getting the reprint of those, the fast lands, is always good. They get played in a lot of formats. You know, Modern plays them. I don't know if Legacy plays them, but I know Commander players are always happy to have more dual fixing lands. Alright, next pack. Foil common. And we got the rare Unstoppable Juggernaut. Graz. And then we're going to go ahead and get to the rest. Ooh, we got another Phyrexian land. Non-foil, but still pretty sweet. You know, despite the artwork on this guy, with all the, like, tendrils around flying, I thought this would have been a Phyrexian, but maybe he's just consuming Phyrexians, and that Juggernaut's just doing work for the Mirrodin team. If you haven't checked out the lore and read through the story, I highly recommend you do. It's been interesting. I'm curious to see what's going to happen on the next few planes that we go to. And what happens with our Avenger-style team-up to take on the Phyrexians. Ooh, speaking of Phyrexians, we have a foil Kaya the Intangible Slayer and the alternate what if anime style art if she had been Phyrexianized. Completed. Very strong planeswalker, very hard to beat in the limited environment, and then hexproof makes it really strong for commander. A little expensive, but for 7 mana, it's definitely going to do work for you. The effects are all strong. That's a good pull right there. And then we got a Venerated Rot Priest. This is somebody I see making waves in Constructed, whether it's Standard or Pioneer. Toxic, I think, is going to be a thing, and I think green-white is going to be the Signpost Toxic deck to play. It's just so many good cards, especially in white. Like, pretty much, I think the whole deck is just going to be white. And then you play a Venerated Rot Priest, and maybe if you're in Pioneer, there's some other, like, good green protection creatures or something. Or protection spells, I mean. But Venerated Rot Priest and the other just white toxic creatures really make the deck. We got a foil uncommon. And I like this guy, even though in a vacuum, this guy is amazing. He's a 1/2 for 1 mana, flying and vigilant. Like, stat-wise, all those things go above and beyond. Whether he sees any play in Commander, highly unlikely. Constructed format, maybe one of those flying go wide builds. I can see it. The Mycosynth Gardens for our land, another going to be a great Commander staple going forward. This last effect to become a copy of a non-token artifact is just going to be so strong in so many Commander decks to have a land that become a copy of your combo piece of some form. Ooh, and then we got the Swamp for our next Phyrexian land. I'd like to pick up foils of all of those. They definitely look very, very sweet. And then I'm very curious to see how the completed foils look, or the foil slick foils look when we get them in the bundles that come out, the completed bundles. When I get those, I will definitely be popping open these on the channel and sharing that with you guys. Ooh, so we got our first mythic planeswalker. We have Nahiri, the Unforgiving. I definitely could see her seeing play in constructed environments. Maybe the right modern deck might be able to make work of her. And then we got our Forest in the Phyrexian style. Nice. So far, been a decent box opening. No big list hits yet. Maybe we can change that up in one of our next upcoming packs. I guess speaking of the list card, we got a Thopter Foundry, although it's another uncommon. And then we have foil uncommon. I actually see this seeing a lot of play in the right builds. The Corrupted, making this a 1 mana draw 2. I can see maybe blue-black or blue-green toxic in a constructed environment playing this, because quite often it'll just be 1 mana draw 2, which is very powerful. We have another planeswalker. We have Tyvar, Jubilant Brawler. Nice. I thought it was good flavor to have all the regular planeswalkers that did not get completed be at normal rarity, and all the completed planeswalkers be at mythic rarity. They definitely all seem to be a lot stronger than the rare counterparts, for the most part. Foil common. We got a Phyrexian Arena. Good to see that reprinted. I'm sure Mono Black and Pioneer will enjoy playing that. Got ourselves another Phyrexian land. Standard might play it. Consistent black draw is always strong. Although it just seems like Standard doesn't have much of a calling in shops anymore. Foil common land. And we got an Evolved Spinal Derm for the rare. And that's it for our rares. Yeah, like at my local card shop, they don't even run Standard anymore. It's just Pioneer and Modern, and then when we have our lovely pre-release and release weekends, we get the sealed and different larger events. Foil uncommon. And then we got rare, our Archfiend of Thros, Phyrexian Demon. Like I can do work before you lose the game. And then we got our Phyrexian land. Alright, on to my next pack. Let's see what we can crack in this one. I like it too when they give us these pull tabs at the top to actually open. It makes it a lot easier. Sometimes it can be a pain. So we got another list uncommon. And then we got our foil uncommon. Alright, we got another mythic planeswalker. We got Luca, Bound to Ruin. One of the completed guys. Nice. I think he'll definitely be strong in constructing, certain constructed decks. I think more Commander will just enjoy playing him in the red-green creature-based decks. He mana ramps, and then if you can just play him at normal and come in with the 4 or 5 loyalty, and then come in and neg 4 when you got a big dude on the board, that's just going to normally be a one-sided board wipe. It's our first list rare. We have Lapis, the Dragon Queen. Strong dragon tribal card if you don't already have it in your deck. And then we got our foil uncommon. And then we got a Mirex for our second rare. And our third rare, we've got a Copperline Gorge in Borderless. Nice. And, okay, no fourth rare. I was like, can we get the mythical 4 rare pack? Didn't happen this time. Still. We got 3 rares. The likelihood of getting multiple rares in these set boosters, I feel, is what just takes them apart from draft. There's just, and with the list slot as well, I don't think there's much of a reason to buy draft boosters unless you are heavily into wanting to draft with your friends. Alright, our rare is a Flame Stoker. It's Vindictive. We got a Dark Slick Shores for a borderless land. Nice. Always good to get the lands. And then we got a second borderless land. So we got another 3 rare pack back to back with Blackleaf Cliffs in the borderless. Nice. Looking to picking up all those in foil too. The artwork is just so good in that borderless style for them. I'm happy to see land reprints whenever they come around. Alright, foil uncommon. We got a rare Kimba, the Ka Enduring. And that's our only rare for this pack. Alright. I didn't expect to have 3 back-to-back packs with 3 rares, but it would have been pretty sweet. And let's see, we got a foil common in our next pack, and the Filigree Silex. And that's our only rare in that pack. Alright. Ooh, we got our Phyrexian Plains. I think we got the whole cycle now. Wooburg. We've yet to see Mommy Elish Norm get pulled yet. Maybe we can open up one of her in these set boosters. Ooh, redeeming list slot here. We got a rare, the Phyrexian Altar. Always a great card for Commander. Many combos around this baby. Then we got our foil common. We got a Conduit of Worlds for our other pack rare. Ooh, and then we got a mythic rare, one of the Dominus. This is Mondrak, the Glory Dominus. Very strong. Just have an Anointed Procession on a 4/4 body that can make itself indestructible. It's going to see a lot of play. This guy is going to be very good if you're token-related decks. You should definitely pick up Mondrak. Sweet, got ourselves another mythic rare. Always happy to see those Domini. They are going to be played. And our first foil Phyrexian land, we got an island. It's pretty sweet. You can kind of tell that this is in the realm of Jin-Gitaxias, because the Surgical Bay apparently in the 9 layers of Phyrexia has a lot of eyes to be able to keep track of everything that's happening. So he's got looks like a dozen or more eyes in this island. There's no pun intended with all that, right? I'm sure they didn't intend anything there. Alright, on to the next pack. So far, pretty good. Our list slots have been pretty good hits as far as the rare goes. Definitely playables, and Phyrexian Altar is worth money. And our mythics have been real good thus far. We've got 4, and they're all playable. 2 Domini. Hopefully we can get a couple more. And then we got on to the next pack here. We got our foil common. And then we got Glissa, the Sunslayer, for our rare. Great card. Definitely recommend picking this up for your black-green commanders. You could definitely build around her as well. All 3 of those effects are very, very relevant for commander. Ooh, we got ourselves another Planeswalker. We have Kaito, the Dancing Shadow, in his What If anime completed style. And then we have commons and uncommons. Alright, sweet. So far, pretty good. Down to our last... Okay, we got about 10 packs left. See what other goodies we can have opened up. Looking to see if we can open up ourselves some more Domini. We got a foil common, Seachrome Coast for a rare, and only one rare in that pack. Alright. On to the next. I'm looking forward to putting most of the cards in these this set into different commander decks. A lot of these rares are very playable in a variety of decks. We got an Encroaching Mycosynth for the rare. Only one rare in that pack. Okay. On to the next pack. We've got foil common, Unctus of the Grand Metatect, and that's it. Okay. One rare in that one, and on the next, ooh, we got a foil basic. The art style on the basics are pretty good too. Even the non-Phyrexian style ones look pretty sweet. They're not worth much because they got so many of them. We got ourselves a mythic list slot. Although I believe this is from, yeah, it's from a Commander deck 2018. We've got Thanos, Urza's Apprentice, back when he was but a boy. And then I think we see an old version of him in the Urza Commander deck that recently came out. But alright, so another mythic rare. Ooh, and back-to-back mythic rares. We have Tekathul, the Inquiry Dominus, and it's, you know, showcase Phyrexian borderless foily art. Nice. Double mythics for this pack. That's pretty darn good. And then our next card, we've got Malira, the Living Cure, the anti-poison creature. Really strong if you have a poison matter, but just for constructed, a 3/3 for 2 mana that has a mini Sappy effect to be able to reanimate something. Really good. Really strong. Nice. That's a good pack. 3 rares, 2 of them being mythics. That's probably the most mythic-y pack we've opened so far. And I'm happy we've gotten 3 out of 5 Dominus. All we need is black and green. And we can say we dominated the Domini. Alright, next pack here, we've got a list card. Looks like just a common. A Phyrexian Monitor. Yeah, that's definitely very common. We got foil uncommon, and then we've got Rhea Ivor, Bane of Bladehold for a rare, and looks like our only rare for that pack. I'm not too hyped up on that Rhea Ivor. I think it's kind of only okay. Maybe there's something that it hints at with its wording about creatures dealing combat to a specific player in one combat. Maybe we'll get another creature that can somehow hit multiple players in the same combat phase. But I don't think it's very strong. Just me personally. Got a foil common. Then we got Vran, Executioner Thane for a rare. And that's our only rare for this pack. Alright. Phyrexian Island. We are down to our last 3 packs, Planeswalkers. Always happy to have you here. Thanks for joining me on my channel. If you haven't already, like, share, subscribe. Always happy to have you here enjoying these wonderful products with me. Just so many goodies to be opened up. Ooh, we got ourselves a mythic. We have the Phyrexian Vindicator, the white version of the Obliterator. I've had a couple conversations with people at card shops the last couple days asking, like, so, do you think this is the second card at the beginning of the next cycle? But we get a 4 blue, a 4 red, and a 4 green cards in the next upcoming couple sets with Phyrexian invading. Maybe. Probably not, but maybe. And, okay, just that one mythic for this pack. Still, get a mythic, and ooh, we got a foil swamp. And again, these foil Phyrexian lands just look so brutal. It's like very metal. Very sweet. Definitely looking forward to picking a lot of those up for different commander decks. Alright, second to last pack here. Can we get 2 more Domini? Maybe an Elish Norn in special art? I'd really like to get the Junji Ito art. I really like his art style. Got a foil uncommon. I think this is going to be another signpost for the green-white toxic constructed decks. 2/2 with Toxic 2. Your other toxic creatures get buffed when they attack. This doesn't even need to attack, so it's a Lord. I think this is going to see play. We've got Koth for another Planeswalker. I think we opened up almost all the rare Planeswalkers, I think with the exception of the Wanderer. I think the Wanderer is the only one we didn't open. We got a Koth. Fire Resistance, nice. Ooh, we got ourselves a mythic rare from the Commander. This is Chiscoria, the Forge Tyrant. Affinity for artifacts, flying haste. When it attacks, exile the top 5 cards of your library. You may cast an artifact spell from among them this turn. If you do, it has affinity for artifacts. Oh, that's pretty sweet. So you play him for potentially 3 mana, drop him down, attack, get another artifact that costs 6 or less, and be able to cast it for free. That's pretty strong. I'm definitely seeing this play in the red-based artifact decks. Heck yeah. Looking forward to playing him. Last pack Planeswalkers. So far, this has been pretty good. We've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 mythics thus far. Good chunk of rares, good set rares, or list rares. Again, I'm really happy with this set. I've been happy with the set boosters. I've enjoyed opening the collector boosters. Looking forward to opening up bundles. Alright. Ooh, so our first card is a foil rare in the What If It Had Been Completed. We have Kemba, the Conjuring. It's pretty sweet that its sword here is, if you kind of pay attention, it's actually going to kind of have the Phyrexian eyes symbol through it. It's been morphed with the handle. Interesting little art touch that I saw pointed out. It's pretty sweet. And then our next card, we have Thrun, Breaker of Silence. He's going to be a great card for Commander. Interested to see how he'll be in the limited environment. Maybe he'll be slotted in against certain control builds because he'll be hard to deal with. But, pretty good for Commander overall, 100%. And then that's it. Pretty good box opening, I feel. We got ourselves a good chunk of mythics. I'm real happy about getting that foil Dominus. Again, I think this cycle of creatures are really going to be played. This one, specifically because it focuses on proliferation, which is around just mono blue as a commander, might not be like the one you build around, but this being thrown into the OG Atraxa deck where you proliferate at the end of turn, and you can proliferate again, and you play just a bunch of other proliferation with all the toxic going on, I see this guy just taking over games real quick. Thank you for joining me, Planeswalkers. Always happy to have you here. Like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on the next video.